Hello, Miss. I'm JUYEON, and now I'm going to present my slide about environmental issues during COVID-19 using my presentation. Due to the emergence of COVID-19 pandemic, many nations took policies to decrease the infections of the virus, such as lockdown of borders, no operations of plants, and self-quarantine. This affected positively on the air at the beginning. However, as the government started to lift the policies considering economic recession, the environmental issues happened again, and other factors like medical waste are also affecting the environment. Now, I am going to discuss how we can mitigate such issues and its pros and cons. There are three practical suggestions in order to mitigate environmental issues going on now during pandemic. The first suggestion is proposing proper laws about medical waste used in hospital and proposing proper laws about air pollution. Second is enhancing newly proposed laws about environment. And the last suggestion is encouraging promotional campaigns through social media. Now I'm going to talk about pros and cons of the proposed suggestion. The first advantage of proper medical waste management is the fact that it can protect environment. First, management of the hospital waste can cause contamination of water and the nature. National Geographic told that runoff is a major source of water contamination. As the water runs along a surface, it gathers litters, chemicals, and other toxic materials. Toxic hospital waste can also cause danger to human beings, animals, and plants if those are not properly disposed. The second advantage of it is that it can guarantee the safety of patients and workers in a hospital. Hospital waste management is something which can be taken for granted, yet the advantages of a nice hospital waste system are various, involving peaceful mind and credit for both patients and employees. Exposure to the dangerous materials, needle sticks, and other risky conditions are the consequence of the poor hospital management of waste. Meanwhile, there are also disadvantages of medical waste management system. The first thing is that its operation is not cost effective. It might be essential to act on to protect the environment, yet the fact is that this needs much more money to execute and operate. As the amount of waste which is being committed to the waste rises, so are the numbers of plants which uses these resources. Second thing is that the place where it is worked on can be dangerous, as the medical waste management sites involve the landfills to recycle the waste on the edges. These places are considerably susceptible to fungal and bacterial growth, which might be able to cause plenty of viruses. Third thing is that the practices are not worked uniformly. Even until now, those large-scale management system is only done with smaller scale of place and is usually limited to a certain scale of place in a uniform manner. The next one that I'm going to talk about is about pros and cons of air pollution control. The first advantage of potential air pollution control system is the fact that air pollution management helps to protect the health of humans. To all the human beings on the planet, health is the most significant factor to live. Health is paramount for the running of our day-to-day activities, without which we will have to depend on others to live. Air pollution management is essential to keep our lives safe, and this is why it is needed by the government. Second one is air pollution management can decrease economic waste. With air pollution management, the waste accumulated from dead crops and poor managed water will be restricted or seized. Some wine producers insisted that how their products were polluted, and customers also complained about the wine. However, with the air pollution management, economic recession like this will be declined or at least managed to keep stable. Third one is increased worker productivity. However robust the immune system is, there will be some time when it goes down. When there is a severe amount of air pollutant in the air. However, as pollution can be managed well, workers can work for a longer time, which can create more productivity of economy. Fourth one is that it helps improve indoor air quality. Air pollution management can make the quality of air clean in everyone's house. Meanwhile, there are disadvantages of air pollution control. The first drawback of it is about economy. When the regulation of the government regarding air pollution to the owner of plants are too strong to keep the economy of a nation stable, it will be harmful to the nation's economy. The next drawback is the resistance of the employees or owners of plants. If the policy that reducing of the operation time is practiced by the government, there will be a huge resistance by employees and their owners because it can straightly lead to their salary. Once the policy is taken with less time operation, then the owners will obviously decrease salary for their workers due to the reduced amount of production. The government must consider this side effect when they want to take this law in action. Meanwhile, there are I'm sorry. Now we only have pros and cons of promoting campaigns through social media. The advantage of promoting campaigns through social media is that many people uh, can be informed about the reformed policies regarding COVID-19 and donate for those who are severely affected by the pandemic, while the disadvantage of the campaign is that it can cause false news to the publics since it will be informed by anyone who are using social media. These are all that I have prepared for the presentation. Thank you for listening and have a nice rest of your day, miss.